What's up, ladies and gents? We are jumping into one of my call reviews. It is for an interior design biz op offer that I was working for, and we'll analyze it, find out where I actually lost the sale, what I should have done differently, and how I can change and improve for my next calls. The primary pattern, what I'm looking at, is neediness and attached to the sale that led to me being putting words in her mouth, assuming things for her, and pulling in when I should have pulled out completely and let her come to me. So that was the pattern that I've observed, but we'll jump straight into it and I'll break it down step by step. Let's get into it. How are you doing today, Anne?
This meeting is being recorded.
Love
Good.
to
Can you
hear.
hear me? Okay,
Yes,
good.
loud and
Great.
clear. You're calling from Idaho.
Yeah.
Love it, love it. Before we get started, I want to hear from you. Like, how did you hear about us, the Interior Academy?
You guys just came across my newsfeed.
Wow, okay. That's very random. I never heard newsfeed before, but it's good that you found us. What specifically about us resonated to you and made you want to take action on this?
I had never seen an online option for interior design.
Mhm.
And of course, I have no design experience, by the way.
Love that. So, what about that online interior design in a way resonated to you? See, when she's like, I don't have design experience, I could have just been like, it's completely normal. It's totally normal. Just making her feel good and spoke to you.
Oh, I just enjoy, like, I'm doing my own house right now, and I've enjoyed, like, using ChatGPT, figuring measurements, looking at lighting, and it doesn't get it right all the time, but it definitely gave me some inspo to go towards and stuff like that. So I think it's been helpful. And seeing, I'm a visual person, I need to see it, you know. Yeah.
Love to hear it. So you enjoy in a way the interior designing aspect, and you want to do this, focus on this because you are a visual person as well. So we're definitely aligned in that regards, and you're definitely at the right place, Anne. I do say it like you're definitely at the right place. See, to break down what I am doing right now, to people who don't know, is like building rapport, but instead of asking weather questions like how's the weather there, I'm associating her association with our company as positive. Oh, so how did you find about us? What part resonated to you the most? That means she's selling herself on the idea that, she likes this company already. Installing a higher meaning, that's building a bit of rapport. And when I did the summary, focus on this because you are a visual person as well. So, which was very vague summary, like enjoy in a way the interior designing aspect, and you want to do this, focus on this because you are a visual person as well. So, see, you are a visual person. I could have gotten so much more meaning into it that would have helped, that wouldn't make the sale. I'm not saying that, but it would have helped her associate and feel that she's part of this company already, and that she's the right fit because she was hesitant, like, I don't have any experience. So, just to satisfy that, like, look, you have the eye for it, you have the passion for it, and all you lack are the skill sets, which is for us to follow. So you are completely at the right place, and we will help you get started as soon as possible. Not that, I mean, I can use that if I want to assume the sale, but you're completely at the right place, and I would love to figure out exactly how we can help. Something like that, that validates her, but also make sure that this is the right thing for her as well. So let's get into framing now. We're definitely aligned in that regards, and you're definitely at the right place, Anne. Now, as you already know, everything we do at the Interior Academy is super hands-on, and obviously we'll be guiding you through every step of the way. That being said, as much as we want to do that with everyone, we do need to ensure that you're the right place to run and start a successful business. So my goal is simple, is to get 100% alignment on whether we can give you the best possible results. And if you both feel it makes sense, I'll give you all the details and walk you over everything. So by the end of the call, you'll know whether this is the right fit for you or not. That sound good?
Yeah.
Awesome. Good frame. So, and she was like, yeah, yeah. Not very bought in, like, yes, for sure. I think she has been on a couple sales calls. She was like, yeah, another sales call. I know we talked. You mentioned you're a private caregiver. You are working right now 60 hours a week, and on more or less generating around 4,000 each month. The biggest problem for you is to build up the retirement fund for yourself.
Yeah.
Is that accurate?
Yes.
So, and with your current situation, what would you say is the biggest, very definite yes there, challenge with building that retirement fund and being able to save funds for your retirement?
No building. There's no building. I work, and it's been impossible. But when I saved money, it's because I was working 120 hours a week for 2 years, and I only saved a little bit of money. So that's not going to work. We got to do something else.
So you worked for 2 years for 120 hours a week. I guess that must have been like very tough on your body, and not only body but mentally as well. See, I want you to. That's the thing that I realized as well.
or
The,
2
the
years.
way I asked that
And they only
question.
save the money. So that's not going to work.
Tough on your body, and not only body but mentally as well.
I'm asking a fucking serious question. But because I'm coming from that energy of being liked, of being needy, I need the sale, I need to be liked. It didn't help me land the question. Not at all. I should have been like, wow, 120 hours a week. That that must have been really painful, not only physically but mentally as well. And see, the way I say it right now, obviously it's exaggerated, but what I'm trying to tell to myself is I should just feel more empathy. Instead of feeling neediness and feeling liked, I should make them feel heard. I should be very empathetic, and that's what I need to improve on. That's like the scenario that I've talked about in the beginning. This is what I meant by that. Like, I guess that must have been painful. No, I mean, wow, that must have been really serious. And that's coming out not because I'm master tonality, but because I genuinely care about the person. Wow, 120 hours a week. Damn, I didn't work. I don't work 120 hours a week. That's insane.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
the response that she gives me, like,
When did you realize that it was affecting you more than just the physical hours?
When I pulled back a little bit, I was in a mode, just go, sleep and work, and you don't realize it. But when I pulled back on my hours, I was like, oh my God, like, yeah, I pulled back to 80, and then I'm like, oh, I still can't do this. So I just like literally pulled back to 60 hours. I can't do any less than this. But now I need more money. So it's like, I'm gonna either have to do more hours or do something else. And I'd like to do something else.
Yeah.
the thing with prospects like this is she knows the pain that she's in. She's very problem aware in a way. The thing that we need to focus on then is ownership. Like, okay, you're very aware about the problem. What has prevented you from solving this previously? Why haven't you solved it? What do you feel you need right now? Why interior design? That is the structure of the call that we should follow. Let's see what I do.
When did you start pulling back?
8 months ago.
Okay. So 8 months ago, you shifted to 80 hours. Then after a couple months, I assume you shifted down to 60 hours a week, and you realized that. For you, like, because you are a go-getter, obviously, I want to hear from you, like, is there no way that you can get promoted or start putting in more hours again so that you can generate that more income for yourself?
Yeah, I can put in more hours, but I can't do anything else. I wouldn't even be able to do this. It's too many hours.
Wrong question.
You know. No. So I've got to scale back on my hours and put my time into something that's going to be more profitable.
Yeah. Okay. I see. So there's no way, in a way, you don't want to put in more hours because it was.
I'm closing a door that's already been closed. What I'm getting her to close and admit that she cannot go back and work hours, but she already told me that. Instead of wasting like 1 or 2 minutes again on random stuff, I should have been very, very straight up. Okay, so there is no way you feel that you can increase your income until and unless you find another source of income or something else to do. She would have just said yes.
Too much painful, frustrating, and there's no way apart from like pulling back and starting something else that will
Just
allow you to
this
pull back retirement somewhere
sentence.
Yeah, I need to start something else. Yeah.
else. Okay. When did you realize that you couldn't be like make and grow your retirement fund with the thing that you were doing?
Probably always known it, but it's all I knew what to do. So I just worked really hard, and my goal, I had 2 different goals. I was going to do an agency, and then I was going to do a assisted living home. And I really am tired of caregiving. I just want out of the whole thing. I am just burnt out, exhausted.
You
So she's burned out and exhausted. That's one pain point I can cover and I shouldn't cover is the current reality. She's still working as a caregiver. So being burnt out, how is it like? Even though she has reduced hours, even after reducing hours, you feeling burned out. How are you feeling burnt out? Even after reducing hours, how often are you feeling that? How do you feel that's bleeding into other areas of your life, like your social, your physical? What about that has been the most frustrating part for you? How has that impacted your identity? So building a huge pain premise for the current situation. She has done the right things previously. She knew that she wasn't meant to do this 120 hours a week, so she scaled down. Right now, she's still doing it. So there's pain there, and we need to uncover it so it's very clear to the prospect and to us what she's going through.
want to completely step down from it.
Eventually, yeah.
Well, okay. Nana, I assume like obviously you mentioned you have been exhausted, and when you're going in day out doing the things that you're exhausted with, but obviously we've seen in our personal experience when you're burned out, it usually bleeds out into other areas of your life, like personal or emotional or even family. So I don't want to assume anything, but where have you seen that bleeding out into your other areas apart from work?
Everything. I can't see my grandson as much, or just working, too tired to go do anything. So
In a way, like enjoying life has been minimized. Would that be very assumptive to say, or is that more of a sector?
yeah,
How have you managed that, Anne? Like mentioned for 2 years and 8 months, like so it's more or less 3 years coming up right now. How did you manage like being in that state?
got to do what you got to do. As long as it's honest, it's okay. But I can't work that hard anymore. So I'm gonna work smarter, work better.
Yeah, and tell me about like your
Premature question that left so many doors open. I knew she said burnt out. I'm feeling burnt out. Without knowing what, I cannot ask how or why. So the first thing I needed to do there is get clarity. Burnt out, even after dropping out the hours? What has that been like? What do you mean by that? Then I could have asked, okay, how often are you noticing this? I'm getting so much clarity that every day you're being burnt out. Well, obviously, then that's gonna bleed into other areas of your life. How is that looking like right now? And then the response I would have gotten isn't just, oh, I cannot see my grandson. Would have been, oh, I cannot do this. I cannot even take care of myself. I need to go to work. I just lay in my bed because I feel unmotivated and not feeling like I want to do anything. And I could have gone so much pain once I literally understood her situation. A quick thing that I noticed as I was editing, she also said, I've never looked into other things because that's the only thing I knew. And me not challenging her, that is the actual point where I lost the sale. Getting into pain, that was okay. But I also understand that she is very clear on the pain, like I said in the video. And the main thing that we need to focus on then is ownership. You knew that you couldn't get your results like this. So why haven't you done anything else? You didn't know anything else, so what stopped you from looking into anything else previously? That is the obvious thing to do, which you didn't. So definitely need to challenge her on that. You can notice from my expression and the way I'm talking, so this is where I lost the sale. She didn't feel hurt, then she would assume the coaches inside of the program, they wouldn't hear as well.
retirement funds, are you looking to have like a certain passive income for your retirement or a specific lump sum portfolio amount that you're aiming towards, or what are you looking to achieve in terms of your retirement funds?
Probably both, but I'd probably just start with trying to make more money and put money, save it, make enough to live on and just live comfortably and to save the rest. So yeah.
So how much would that be like in order for you to live comfortably and save and also build the funds? How much are you looking to generate?
I don't know. I don't know what's realistic with this type of business, but maybe
No,
10 to
but your
20,000.
goal, like apart from this, because when I talk to a lot of people, let's say they're aiming for 100K in their bank account until they retire, or like 50K. So I want to hear from you, like, do you have that kind of vision for yourself that, okay, once this is there, save for retirement?
Yeah, like 100K in my bank account would be good. I'd like to live on 10 grand a month and make another 10 or more for savings every month after. So eventually, I'm not saying today, tomorrow, but soon, within a reasonable amount of time to build clientele. I don't know how possible it is to make, that's something you should tell me is how possible is it to make 20, 30 grand a month doing this, and how much effort and work and what systems do I need? Advertise,
Yeah, I'll obviously be going over all of that. I just want to understand.
Cool. I would recap everything that happens in the future as well, because that's what we end up going back and forth about, which we can analyze through just the first 10 minutes of the call. One is obviously not being empathetic enough. Second, because of that, the questions that I'm asking are, how much do you need in retirement funds? Well, I don't know, you tell me. And the response I give, I'm asking because a lot of people have this goal, this goal, this goal. I'm just trying to get an answer from her, like fill a sheet and then move on. Instead of making her understand, look, it's not about us. It's about you and what you want to achieve. We are not in the business of helping interior designers. That's what we do, but we're in the business of helping you achieve your dream. So what do you need to retire comfortably. And it's not goals. I would have tied it down to like how far are you from there. But the reason she's giving me that response is because, again, she obviously doesn't feel hurt, and also she doesn't know what the company is, and it is marketing issue as well. Like the prospect isn't completely solution aware and completely product unaware. She's like, I don't know what I can be doing with this. And the way I can make her that is by asking strategic questions. Be like, okay, how would you say interior design business would be the best fit for you right now? Okay, this. In order to get started with interior design business, what do you feel you need the most? What kind of help were you looking to get in order to scale and get to the goals that you told me right now? Those are the type of strategic questions that I needed to ask in the sale, which I didn't in the call because I've reviewed this. I've was an information gatherer instead of someone who's present and actually caring about the person. That led me to too much explanation. And people never buy because of information. They buy because they feel right about the thing that they're going to buy. They don't buy because they know every single detail of it. They just feel right that this is the right fit for them. And how we do that is not by dumping information on them, is by getting them to answer, okay, this is what I need. This is what I feel will work best for me. That's what worked previously for me. Oh, you have all of this? Wow, this is the right fit for me. It's not, oh, because we have this feature. If they don't fucking even need it, why do we care? So what I need to work on, being very empathetic on the calls, like genuinely caring about them. If that is sorted, all the ground work is done for me to ask good and potent questions so that I don't get distracted. Empathetic and getting her to tell me what she needs instead of me telling her. And that would have created this call so much smoother, made this call so much smoother and very effective for me to uncover pain. That's it. Talk to you and see you guys in the next one.